we should be good to go. Hope everyone is having a great night, and cereal can be a snack. We have Raclesis up here with some Biohazard and running Jill shotgun only. And then a little bit later, he will also be running Chris Best Ending as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry
so
about the...
Raclesis, take it away.
All right, thank you. And again, sorry about the audio issues. Sometimes OBS just doesn't want to work. So let's just get right into it.
Hazard.
Let's get back onto Jill. Alright. So once again, the time starts when the cutscene starts. So 3, 2, 1, go.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Alright, normally in a Jill any % run, we'd get the bazooka pretty early. And that makes Mansion 1 a lot easier because you get rid of some problem zombies. We won't be able to get rid of any zombies until the end of Mansion 1 in shotgun only. So it's going to be a little dicey moment.
Maybe it's
about
Chris.
5 minutes into the run.
Now, Jill.
But we should be able to get by it.
I'm going with you.
We're going to have healing
Chris
items
is our
just in
old
case.
partner, you know.
Okay.
For now, we're going to go
Let
investigate.
me handle this.
A gunshot.
Stay alert.
Oh my god.
A dining room.
Yes, Barry. It is, in fact, a dining room.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Yes, Barry is definitely best boy.
Jill,
One of my
see
favorite
if you can
characters in the
find
entire
any other
franchise.
clues. I'll be examining this.
But while he's examining,
Hope this
what we're
is not
hoping is not
Chris's
Chris's blood.
blood.
We're gonna grab this emblem right next to him, and we're gonna go into the next room. Gonna skip this cutscene of our friend Kenneth getting eaten.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Yes, he does. He's about to show off that magnum right now. Magnum that takes 3 shots to kill a zombie.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Alright, let's go say hi to Wesker. And he's not here.
Wesker!
Alright, we're gonna use our detective skills.
Help me look for him,
our
Jill.
years of training on
Don't
the
leave this
police
hall
force
for the time being.
to look for our captain. And we can't find him. He's gone.
Find anything, Jill?
He's not behind that one pillar.
Nothing.
He's no
What
longer
is
here.
this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Quiet.
it can't be helped.
These cutscenes.
Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
You gotta wonder why the Master of Unlocking does not have her own lockpick.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and fill up our inventory. We're gonna do this to skip part of a cutscene that's gonna happen a little later. Just gonna ignore those dogs. We have a zombie coming up that we can just squeeze right by. Not this one, but the next one we're gonna see. Squeeze right by him. Oops. I'm a little rusty at this game, so I apologize. Alright, now we're gonna pick this herb to fill up our inventory, and then we're gonna go give a zombie a hug. Every now and then, even zombies need a little love. So let's give this guy a big hug. These next two zombies, they're a little stinky. We don't want to give them a hug.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Alright, normally if you had any space in the inventory, this cutscene would last longer where Barry gives you some acid rounds. We don't need them, so we just fill up our inventory to skip that cutscene. And that hairy moment I was talking about is coming right up in this next room with the statue zombie. Normally we just shoot a bazooka round at him, get around him, but we don't have a weapon. 2, 3, 4. So now we're gonna try to lure him out. Sir. Oh, he's being really annoying right now. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. Let's get around by these guys. We're gonna go use that chemical we picked up. God, oh my god. Also, I'm gonna apologize now. I am on quite a bit of pain medication. I've been in the hospital for a little while. So that might affect gameplay a little bit, but we should be able to get through this. And, oh, the Crimson Heads are in the remake and not the original. So we don't have to worry about zombies coming back to life. Alright, now we're gonna go play some piano. Don't want to use that. Alright, good positioning there on the piano. You can use the notes on most parts of the piano, but she'll always walk to the same spot. So you want to get as close to that spot as possible to save time. Play the song here. Oh no, we're trapped. And we're free. No. Now we're gonna try to pick up this gem here. Okay, we didn't. There's a lot of triggers here where you can actually inspect either the vase or the broken statue, and the gem is like right smack in the middle of those triggers. So it's not uncommon to accidentally like check the vase. And now we're gonna go say hi to our good friend Richard. Hello, Richard.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
Ouch.
Wounded. What kind of
Also, question for the chat. Does it look like he fell on a rake rather than gotten bit by a snake?
poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There is serum.
It is impossible to save Richard, yes.
Oh no, I should have brought some with
You can save him for a little bit in Remake,
I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
but he will eventually die in that as well. Okay, so let's go and thank you for that card pull, rake or snake. My vote for that is Rake, by the way. Looks like he just fell on a rake and is like, feels bad. He doesn't want to make himself look dumb. It's like, no, a giant snake bit me. Missed that trigger. Alright, now we're gonna deal with a zombie we've named Rocky. Any zombie we name is because they tend to give speedrunners issues. Now he's a bit of an issue going in and out because the he gives you like just enough room to get by him. And in the next few rooms, we're gonna deviate for the actual shotgun route now. Excuse me, sir. So, in this room, gonna get the broken shotgun. The handgun, knife, we don't need those right now. Let's put those away. Make that guy do a spin. Now we're gonna go and
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
I love how she warns him. All right, I'm giving you the shot now. I'm like, just pour it in one of the open wounds. Just, he's got many holes. Just like,
No, Richard.
Jill, be careful.
Alright, now we're about to approach a major reset point for any category of Resident Evil 1, and that's Yawn 1. We're gonna try to run around him. Oh, I'm thinking I'm in the next room already. Alright. My entrance is a little shaky, but we should be good. There we go. Alright, now that we dealt with Yawn, we're gonna go and get another crest in this room. Now, fun fact about Resident Evil 1, on the PC version, you have to do one and like another slight push after that for that first statue. But on every other platform that you can run this game on, it's just a one single full push. Excuse me. Excuse me. And now we're going to get our weapon. We're going to grab a shotgun. Hopefully this guy doesn't turbo. We're good. Now that I think about it, I probably should have had an incentive to get the shotgun by Jill Sandwich cutscene or not. Maybe for another marathon. Also, anytime, like, sometimes you notice that the yes, no doesn't come up. If you hit action on the correct frame, you can skip that text from coming up at all. Saves like a frame or two. I would boop Neptune if we had anything but the shotgun. The shotgun ammo route is very tight. Alright, this guy's being mean. Bam. Okay, it's down one. I've been practicing 3 different categories, and my menuing is like all jumbled up. And so here we're gonna try a minor glitch. We're gonna clip her through this box. Clip her between the stairs and the box, I mean. Go all the way to the left, and pick up the crank faster than we normally would by doing regular pushes. That's a trick called quick crank. I can't talk today, I apologize. Again with them. I'm thinking Chris goes straight down, not Jill. Like, this game has many different categories, and on PC and PlayStation, I run all of them, so sometimes routes just get a little mixed up. Awesome. Alright, now we got a couple dogs to deal with. The dogs in this room aren't bad. That's the first time I've ever been bit on this room. Alright, that's never happened before. At least we got through here without a bite. Alright, this guy's also a big meanie. Now we do best trick in the game right there. Tub turn. Saves an entire 2 frames. Oh wow, I completely forgot to explain pause canceling. The reason why I'm pausing after my shots there is to reset Jill's animation so that she can move faster. And when speedrunning this, we go by the IGT, and pausing, unpausing, and door transitions all pause the IGT, so it's faster, both like RTA and in-game time, to pause and unpause to cancel Jill's animation so that she can move sooner. When I do the Chris Knife run, you'll be seeing that a whole bunch. And now we're going to do some box pushing, which would be a perfect opportunity for our host to remind everyone why we're all here.
That's right. We are raising money for Player versus Hunger. So if you would like to donate, just ! Donate, and you can donate to a really great cause who is focused on creating a space for gamers and the video game industry to give back to high-risk communities struggling with food insecurity and hunger.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Yeah, there's not much going on in this room other than just pushing boxes. So, in the next room, we're gonna come up to another boss, who's not really a boss, Neptune. And I say that because while Neptune's in the water, you actually cannot kill him. He can kill you, no problem, but you can't kill him. But the moment you drain the water, one hit from any weapon will kill him. Oops. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to pick up a fresh herb on the way out. That was an accident. That was literally me spamming the wrong button. Also, in the shotgun only run, we will be getting all of our ammo in the guardhouse. So they have 2 boxes of shells right here, and then on the way out, we're gonna grab backup shells. If you're going for like a really good PB or world record, this would be all you would take. And you would have literally just enough ammo to get through the run if Plant 42 cooperates. If Plant 42 doesn't cooperate and you don't have the backup shells, your run is dead. So we're gonna get some backup shells right here. Now, the Plant 42 fight with the shotgun is actually pretty interesting because Plant 42's hitbox is very strange. It's really more like a bunch of hitboxes like stapled together. And we're gonna try to hit all those hitboxes with the shotgun. You're gonna see me run around Plant 42 and aim up and fire and then move in hopes of hitting all those boxes. Jerk. Wow. Big jerk. I have not been trolled by Plant 42 like this ever on a shotgun run. You must know I'm in a marathon right now. 4 shots, I'd say that's about average. He can die in 3.
What the hell is this? Jill!
Barry's coming in to save the day. Also, tomorrow I'll be running Jill major best ending major glitches. Not knife only though, because unlike the knife only run, there's actually a glitch here that I can attempt to show off. It's very hard to get, but I'll do my best to show it off when the time comes.
You saved me.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
I need to see what my health's like
Don't
right
mention
now.
it. What a monster.
If my health's
I can't
like,
believe. What the hell?
I think
is
I'm at
this
yellow
place
fine.
Anyway?
Yeah, I am going to grab additional healing because Yawn. I can potentially take I'm gonna take 1 bite at Yawn, almost guaranteed. There's a possibility of taking a 2nd bite.
Jill, so you're safe.
So I'm thinking
That's what I was going
I'm
to
thinking the
say.
fast in
Where
the
on earth
guardhouse
could
is
you
probably
be?
the best way to
You
go.
disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get
a drink
out
real
of
quick.
here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I'll go to the other house.
The entire point of sending out the Bravo and Alpha teams was so that
Counting on you.
Umbrella could field test the zombies after the accident. Alright, so we're gonna take a pit stop here. This is not normal in a run, but I have not been having the best luck, so we're just gonna get some backup healing. That's Brad trying to call us. No one wants to talk to Brad, so we're gonna continue. Also, right there, I'm trying to aim for that. Like, there's like a dart, like a crack in the stone that's at the base, like the base of the ladder there. I try to aim for that because that way Jill will quickly turn rather than like try to adjust. That actually can save like a full second or two. Alright, now we're introduced to the hunters. Well, they're actually very polite because they close the door behind them. Alright, don't hit me in the butt. What did I tell you, sir? What did I almost unequipped the shotgun. Oof. Alright, here I'm going to attempt to do something called quick shooting. If you hit aim at a specific frame during your shooting, you will fire much sooner than normal. And quick shots on Yawn with the shotgun can actually not only kill him faster. If I drop another one, I'm just gonna do it. I'm dropping. I wasted a shot. Alright, good thing we picked up the backup. The backup shells.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down?
Yeah, Barry, check out this sweet piano. You know, not the hole in the ground or the rapidly decaying snake right next to you.
I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Now
I'm gonna take this, right when I get control of it, I'm gonna heal and reload my shotgun. Because
Barry?
normally I would have one shot in the... I'm still on fine. Normally I would have one shell in the shotgun, but I accidentally fired an extra shot. So. Just gonna ignore that guy on the ground. Also, in the category extensions for like weapon specific, like New Game Plus or like handgun only. Oh god. Okay, if you pause cancel too early, you don't fire your shot, but you lose the ammo. So I just lost a shot there. But like handgun only, shotgun only, runs like that for the category extensions are all no major glitches. Oh my god, you jerk. I apologize, there's a lot going wrong in this run. Yeah, at least Gordon didn't get us. We named that zombie Gordon Ramsay just because he's in a kitchen. Ignore these guys. Now here we're gonna run along the wall a little bit, so that way we can get around that hunter without an issue. Alright, this next section's got some RNG to it. These dogs can spawn in different spots, and they also kind of wander around. So bad RNG will typically result in a couple bites. Ooh. That dog really went for it. It's the same here. These dogs are RNG. That was lucky. Alright. Yeah, at this point the dog's no longer an issue. Oh, but this elevator is... The trigger for that elevator is dead center in it. If you're even off slightly, you don't go down.
Is that Jill?
No, actually, the snakes that drop down in the courtyard, they will constantly fall. Like if you kill them all, leave, and then come back, they'll fall again.
What? Oh no, I'm alone. But
Listen, the stars are going.
But you can kill every like big spider, every hunter, and every zombie in the game.
From the start by Umbrella.
And Enrico was about to spill the beans on something, but spontaneously died. And Jill has absolutely zero idea who could have done it. But whoever did it conveniently left a crank for me. This hunter can be a little bit of a jerk. Now we're good. Alright. Alright, now coming up is Black Tiger. Normally in a Jill 90% run, you would use the bazooka to get past the webs. We can't use the shotgun, so we have to get Black Tiger to spit at the webs in order to get out. No, Mousy, I'm saying chest burster. That was definitely a chest burster that killed Enrico in there. Oops. Alright, let's see how many spits it takes. That was not a good one. It can take the minimum is 3. You can take like 4 or 5 though. And we got 5. Oof.
Do I have time for a quick donation?
This is a perfect time for it.
Perfect. Grape Gal 82 with a $20 donation. Cereal can be a snack. I agree. I agree with that.
I agree as
Thank
well.
you. Thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you, Grape Gal, for that. That is actually my girlfriend. Who's in the other room watching the run. Yeah, we're not going to interact with that boulder at all. So, I'm just going to go right into here. Now we're going to open this book, but we're going to close the menu right away. This way we don't have to deal with the fade out later on. And we're going to do the same with this this second book that we're grabbing. Because on the PC version, it's actually faster to leave your menu and go back in rather than watch the item fade out before using it. Alright, now we're on to the labs. Labs can be a little scary. And it's, like, there's one enemy dodge that's pretty rough, but the worst enemy in Resident Evil is in this room right here, the lab PC. So if you hold down action while this is booting up, you skip a boot up animation. So we're gonna put in John P. There we go. There we go. Messed it up a little bit, but that could have been a lot worse. I've had many runs where I've accidentally just shut the computer off. Yeah, trying to do that like really fast can throw you off, especially if you hit like diagonal. If you hit like down and left or down and right, the keyboard freaks out. Alright, and now I'm going to do one of the hardest dodges in the game. There we go. Let's go. Oh, that guy's usually not there. That's okay though. We were on full health before. We're good. All right. Now we got a long cutscene here. I apologize if we go overestimate. I was not like a lot of the things that have been like messing me up are things I didn't even anticipate.
When you drop that rope.
But the rest of this run should go well. So what are I'm not sure what the Chimera is. I do believe it's they have insect DNA in there somewhere though.
Wesker.
I'd have to actually read the files of the game again. I haven't done that in years.
As I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be.
But when we go into the tyrant room, we're going to do like I'm gonna call it Lazy Man's quick shooting. With the shotgun in particular, if you aim up and shoot, and then you immediately like press down and hold down, you'll shoot down, but you will shoot about as fast as if you were quick shooting. It's a lot safer. It's a much safer form of quick shooting, but if Tyrant moves around, we might have an issue.
So inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these.
So when we go in there, we're gonna get him stuck on a key that Wesker's gonna drop, and we're just gonna lay into him. We're gonna empty out. We need to hit him with 8 shells.
With this entire laboratory, I must.
Well, what usually happens is once you fire your 7th shot, he starts to move around the key. You reload and you fire before he gets his swing off, but he can move sooner.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was.
Well, after that, there's only one enemy that can really mess up the run, and if I've got extra rounds, I might just kill him.
If you succeed in developing the world's most powerful biological
I should have extra rounds because I have the backup ammunition.
What if you were in charge?
Yes, Tyrant, godlike power, biologically immortal, body of a god, devourer of souls, can't walk past a tiny
Give
key.
up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to.
It's got like similar. I would say Tyrant's got like similar AI to Nemesis in some situations. Like in Resident Evil 3 Knife Only, you get him stuck on like curbs. I'm gonna skip that cutscene right there.
Virus is a super virus, which creates a monster which is much stronger than human beings. Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon in the world.
You don't mean you're experimenting on real people?
This is really beautiful. All this power will be mine.
For the sake of an awful creature?
Don't be upset. All weak people exist to be eaten.
Alrighty. Good old Tyrant. Also, in the PC version, it just hangs there. I don't know why. The in-game time stops when that hangs there, so it's not an issue, but it's just a little weird. Yeah, he's gonna tell Wesker he's got some red on him.
Don't come this way! No!
And then we're gonna move like pretty much between the key and the computer there.
We can't control what it does.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He went to go move, but he decided to keep himself stuck there. Oh. Also, Wesker's hitbox there is a little thick, so sometimes you'll accidentally check him instead of the computer like that. And my health's good enough. Like, Tyrant didn't get a hit, so I'm not going to bother with the Rob Zombie at the end. I'm just going to run around him. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that last zombie just ran around there is the ruiner of runs.
Jill, it's you.
There's a clip somewhere on my Twitch channel of me just slamming my headset on the ground because he killed me at the very end of a PV.
Just leave. Go quickly.
It's over, Barry. Wesker's dead.
Is that so? Jill, will you do me a favor? This is my last wish. Please.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one, Mousy.
Will you?
Sure.
And unfortunately, Barry here had a massive ladder accident and has died.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is last.
Now we gotta solve one of the hardest puzzles in the game. Where does this battery go? Right here. Puzzle solved. No, do not do you guys are awesome. Thanks for being awesome during my my scuffed run here. Alright, and time will be called once the screen fades to black and the helicopter cutscene starts. Alrighty, and time. Alright.
GG. And just under that estimate,
Oh, good.
so the believers are getting the channel points.
I thought I was going
cookies.
like at least a minute over.
Nope. 43-22.
Nice.
Not too bad. We are going to head to a quick intermission, my friends, and then we shall be back for yet another run from Raclesis.
Alrighty.
So, see you in a few. Go get some popcorn. Go get something to drink. Take care of business. See you in a few.
Alright, see you in a few.